welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm your host, Ninon, and of course you know where we are. We're on the red couch with my guest. Absolutely amazing. I have Dev with me. He's actually got many talents, and he said to me, he said, well, do you want to sort of find out a little bit about me? And I said, no, I don't want to know anything about you. I said, you're going to tell your story. So he's got a few stories to tell. One of them was about his father, so I don't know what's going on there, but we're going to find out real soon what's going on there. And then we have Kixx Breezy. Now, he looks very, very young, so I'm assuming you're new in the business, in the music business. Are you new?
Yes, ma'am.
How new are you?
I'm about 8 years deep.
8 years deep? That's not new. You're an oldie. And are you his manager?
No, I'm not his manager. I'm just like guiding him into the music scene since I've been doing this since 1989 with a lot of artists, Dove Shack, Dog Pound Gangsters, some people from Eazy, from a long time ago from Ruthless Records.
He's just dropping a few names there. See, I never know what you've done. I don't know what anybody's done. That's amazing. Are you still in the... Were you singing at that time, or were you performing, or rapping, or what?
At that time, I was doing my own independent music. I had distribution at that time. I mean, I had people in Russia still asking for my album, Japan.
Do you know it's amazing? Russia, they absolutely love what's going on in America in the entertainment business. They spend millions on entertainment. Going to Russia to perform for whatever it may be. It could be just a birthday party. It could be anything.
That's right. They like the American talent.
They do. They love the American, but they'll pay for it too, though.
That's right.
When I talk about, I'm not talking about hundreds of thousands. I'm talking about millions. Yeah, I'm talking about millions. So you want to be one of those millions?
Yeah.
Now, I don't mean millions in people. I mean millions of dollars. Let's clarify that.
That's right.
So now, how do you like the music business, and what do you do? Are you a rapper, or are you? What are you?
Me, I am an independent artist myself. I own my own label, Hands Money Entertainment.
What's the name of your label?
Hands Money Entertainment. I own it. I have my own roster. I have my own team. I have Big Raw, shout out Big Raw, Young Reese. I got Ty Reckless, J Rolla. We've been doing this for about 6 years, 7 years deep. I got my own distribution lining. I go through Tidal. I got Apple Music. I got Spotify.
How old are you?
I'm 21. And it's just...
I'm thinking to myself, he only looks like 21, and he really does. He looks very young. You're rattling all this stuff.
Yeah.
I've got this. God, by 25, he's going to be a multi-millionaire. Hang around. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how
very talented.
You obviously are very talented. You know exactly where you're going and what you want. How did you kind of learn that? Did you learn it by watching other people, or?
No. I kind of learned from having the morals from my family, which is my mom and my dad, watching them.
Are they still married?
Yeah, they've been married for 32 years.
32 years. That's a long time to be married in this day and age, and they're still married. That's why you're so grounded, because he still has his mother and father living with him. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're still living at home.
Yeah, as of right now.
Mama, you keep him there. Don't let him go. You keep him there till he gets married and all that stuff. Right. He can go away for a couple of weeks, but that's it. Then come on home.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Is he doing good?
Yes, he's doing good.
Is he doing a little bit of what you... Because you obviously started very young as well.
That's right. I got myself in trouble as young at that time,
too. These are part of the stories. Okay, here we go with the stories.
This is how I ended up in the music scene, by getting myself in trouble and meeting different classes of elements.
How did you get yourself into trouble? Money?
No, not money. Just running.
Drugs?
No, I don't mess with drugs. Drug free. But I ran around with certain wrong class of people, gangs and stuff like that. Yeah. But while I was running into gangs, I happened to run into people that do music at the same time. So that kind of helped out.
It's very funny what you just said, Joe. He just said that out of something bad, you got something good.
That's right. That's exactly
So always remember that in life, that sometimes if you're in a bad situation, you're only 21, you could easily be in a bad situation. I don't think your mum and dad are going to allow that, though. But you can always get something out of it. And you obviously did.
That's right, I did.
That's a good lesson to all you youngsters out there, so it's not always bad.
Yeah, not all the time. I mean,
I
was just following the crowd, not listening to my father. My father was a surgical tech for Kaiser Hospital in California, so I lived a good life. I chose the bad side, but I changed my life around. And
so there's a time your dad didn't like you, but there's a time right now your dad loves you.
Well, my dad passed away at the age of 83, but at that time my dad spent a lot of money on me with the legal fees and everything, and I didn't understand what he was trying to show me, guide myself in the right path. But now that I'm older, I understand what he was telling me back then.
So
I
is
understand
he a
now.
good guidance for you in the industry?
Yeah, he's letting me know where I need to put my inputs at, know who to talk to, where to talk to, how to talk to, because there's a lot of people in this industry, you know, they
Trying to get in the door.
yeah, they're
And
trying
they'll
to get
push
in
you
the
aside
door.
at any time. They don't care.
There's
right.
a lot of snakes in the grass, and me, I like to cut them at the head. You know, when I see a snake in the grass. For me, you know, I was for my music industry background, I was adopted at a young age, 6 months old. You know,
Oh,
so
how wonderful! That's even better. The story gets bigger and better.
So with that input lining, I always wanted to gain that ambition into having my own everything, my own house, my own car, my own business, my
You
own
will.
foundation.
I guarantee he will, won't he?
yeah,
So,
Absolutely.
you know, I started even inventing on my own car, you know, started doing the inputs for my own technology of what I build my basis into.
Amazing.
So,
21 and listen to him. Guys out there, you keep listening to what he's doing at 21.
Yes.
Now, I want to get back to you, Dev, a little bit. What do you do now? And what do you sort of, you know, what is your...
I'm writing a book right now called The Life of O.G. Devil, where it was based upon when I was growing up as a kid. My dad was a civil rights leader for the Black Panther Party.
Oh, really?
Yes, he was. He ran with Huey Newton, H. Rap Brown, Fred Hampton, all these people. I met them when I was a baby.
Yes.
But I didn't get a chance to speak with them in person because I didn't know what was going on.
No.
They had their own private meetings.
But
and
now you're
stuff.
learning all about it because you're writing a book. So now
That's
you're,
right.
you're going into the details of the history, which is amazing because all this should be put out there anyway.
That's right. And I have a New Ben Spring Publishing that wants the book. They want to make it into a movie, maybe get a movie deal with Universal or Warner Brothers, because it's based upon my dad's life and how I came into a baby, to gangs, to
How
Black
it all
Panther
worked.
Party, to doing music, and to what's going to happen to me later in the future with my life. So this has to, you
Now,
know,
who are you working with now? You dropped a few names out there when we were talking before, outside the screen. Who are you working with now?
right now I'm working with Benny Bling from New Mexico, which is Bruce Lee's nephew, stays in Farmington, New Mexico. A couple of Dog Pound members, which are people that don't know what the Dog Pound is based upon Snoop, Corrupt, and Daz. But there's a lot of members, not just 3 members in the music group. There's a lot of people from the Dog Pound.
Snoop is in the dog. Well, what was Snoop Dogg?
He was at that time, but now he's like one of the top heads for the Dog Pound, and he has a lot of other artists underneath him now.
Is that where you got the name Dog from? Snoop Dogg?
No, I didn't get a name from him.
No.
I mean, I just affiliated with these people and doing business with them.
Yeah.
But we also have a store here in Las Vegas at Boulevard Mall, which is called The Place. You can go in there and buy those shirts
This
right
is
there.
the shirt. I said
Yes.
I would show it.
Yeah,
See, look,
the
this
Dog
is the
Pound.
shirt. The Dog Pound.
Gangsters.
I love it.
hmm You can buy those shirts at Boulevard
How
Mall.
much are they?
I think they run for $25. There's hats in there. There's jackets. There's women apparel. There's sunglasses.
You know
there's
something?
all
I
kinds of
say,
stuff.
if you mention Vegas Live with Ninon to any of them in there, they could get this shirt for
They can get-
$20.
Yep. They can get-
Okay, anybody who's listening can go into the Dog. What's it called? The Dog
The
Pound.
store's called The Place.
Oh, the store's called The Place. You can go in there and you can actually mention Vegas Live with Ninon and you can get a shirt for $20 instead of $25.
That's right.
How
Get a
cool is that?
discount for
Yeah,
us.
they are a discount for you.
That's
But you
right.
got to mention Vegas Live with Ninon, otherwise it's no good. You can't say, well, it was that show. I can't remember the name of it. No, you got to remember the name of it.
The Place
The-
at
The
Boulevard
Place.
Mall in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Boulevard Mall. Okay.
Yep.
So anyway, so what are you doing now?
Right now, I'm writing this book. I'm almost done with it.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on the book because the police officers at that time in Dalton, Alabama, killed my grandfather because at that time they had a lot of racial stuff going on in the 50s. So the cops killed my grandfather. So I'm stuck on that. I'm trying to get past that in the book. But I'm also writing some lyrics for the new album coming out, and I also have a track called Pac is Back. And I have that track out for a reason, because there's hidden messages in that song if Pac is dead or alive.
Really?
Yes, I have that, but only.
You're fascinating. You got into a lot of this stuff. Is this because of all the people you used to mix with, and you still mix with them, but in
associate with them.
but in a different way?
In a more positive way.
Yes.
Now, all of us now are all into legal stuff, businesses and stuff. But at that time, we were all knuckleheads. as
So
you
they
might
all
call
made
us.
they all made
Mhm.
men out of themselves. That's what it
That's right.
sounds like.
Yeah, that's
sounds
right.
like they all became men. Now I'm gonna ask this young man to sing a little bit. Can you sing a tiny bit of your song?
Yeah. Hand me that sound bar over there.
I've got a microphone somewhere. What do you want?
I got a whole song already ready on
No,
mine.
can you not
You want some
remember it?
freestyle?
Okay, you want me to
Just a
freestyle?
freestyler, yeah. We're not going to have any. We don't use props.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So basically, I'll be like, I'm coming, I'm rolling, I'm trying to come top this. It's hands on money entertainment. I'm switching the topic. I'm trying to roll up into Vegas. I'm coming out hot tits. Everybody know I'm coming up a hot. I be trying to roll up and baby, you know I'm on one. Hands on money entertainment, trying to get up on something. Hold up, I'm coming with DPG. It's hands on money entertainment. I'm coming by any means, trying to eat, trying to telling people, trying to feed the feast. You coming with me, you know that I painted with the team. Hold up, I'm coming to run up on the nation. Hands on money entertainment, and baby, I'm never basic. Out the basement, and people, you know I'm never about to play this. On top, baby, I'm about to come and escape this. I be coming rolling, and baby, you know I'm on one, getting the money, and baby, you see I'm getting on some. Benjamin Franklin be calling up on my phone. Abraham Lincoln just tell me that he won't leave me alone. I be with it cause you know I'm gone. I be on. I be hands on money entertainment sitting on my throne.
How cool is that? That is cool. You know, I love doing things on the spot. You can have this back now because this is dangerous. I could start singing in that thing and then I'll never have another show again.
But he is on the track with me with Pac is back.
You are?
Yeah, the reason I made that track because only the Black Panthers will know if he's dead or alive. The public will never know. So
only the Black Panthers, and what you're telling me, is this true?
This is true.
So am I getting a feeling that he's not really gone?
I'm just gonna give you a hint. And
this is a big hint.
I was speaking with a police officer that was working at UMC not too long ago, and I asked him, "Is Pac dead or alive?" to see what his reaction would be. Oh, he told me he was on the 4th floor and he walked away. He never answered me that he died or not. He didn't want to answer my question.
So he didn't want to answer yes, I didn't want to answer. Would that be because he wasn't really there?
No, he was there. He was there. The thing is, when a person dies, they're not afraid to say, yeah, the man is dead. But he refused to answer my question.
You're right, actually, when you think about it. If somebody asked if somebody was dead, and I would definitely know if they weren't or they were, from my opinion.
That's right. That's what normal people would do.
Well, you give an answer.
That's right.
I would think, I don't know.
But he walked away. He walked away. Oh, he said he was on the 4th floor and walked away.
So when he walked away, did that put doubt in your mind that, hey, hang on a second, maybe he's not dead?
I mean, we know because we're Black Panthers, but...
What would the reason be?
I don't want to speak on Mr. Shakur's thing because...
what would the reason be of kind of making it very mystical of whether he is or isn't? You said the Black Panthers know. You are a Black Panther, right?
My father was a member. I am associated with them.
You're associated with them. Actually, the Black Panthers, I have to tell you, have always fascinated me. I've never really delved into their story, so maybe I'll read your book, find out all about what's going on.
I could just say one thing.
So you can say lots of things.
But I don't want to. I'd rather wait for people to wait for the song than for me to throw out a lot of
throw something out, yeah.
Well, there's one part where I say, "Bring the body from New Mexico, cremated, no funeral." That means there's a second body involved with no funeral, so nobody knows what's going on. But actually, the FBI had under footage, surveillance on the mortuary for a long time, days and days and days.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you truly believe there's a little bit of sort of...
I mean, I know, but I can't reveal anything to get... I'm not going to say anything. I better... Because if I start talking...
He's going to quit while he's ahead. Otherwise, he might not get further than this front door right here.
But I don't want to talk too much on Mr. Shakur's thing, but... There's a lot of stuff going on, very secretive.
Do you ever worry, since we're talking like this, do you ever worry about your life?
No.
Of whether something's going to... Do you feel very protective?
Yes.
Protected?
I'm very protective. I have people always watching my surroundings 24 hours.
But do you have to have your surroundings watched?
No, not all the time. Only if I sense something, then I will call certain people, but it hasn't got to that level where I have to do anything.
How do you feel about his story and what he's doing? You're very young, and it's quite a story then. It's an amazing story, actually.
He has his story mixed line in with street logic and common sense. And when you build into that lining of getting into this business, especially with the music industry limelight, when you see these people that want to try to come up on the input of what you're able to provide for the stature of what you want to benefit from, a lot of those people, like I said, like he was saying, there's a lot of secrecy behind that lining, and if you know where you stand at, sometimes you can't break beyond that door. If you do, you know what's going to happen beyond that door, and you don't want to face that to where it's going to end your life, to put you in the predicament to where you get hurt.
Yes,
that's not beneficial for your career. It's
not beneficial for anybody, actually. But sometimes it's not very good to know a lot. Sometimes it's better not to know anything. I'm one of these people. I know nothing. But I might know a lot.
That's
I mean,
true.
who knows?
Just
I don't
keep it
know.
to yourself.
I keep it,
Yeah.
because sometimes you've got to give that, well, give yourself life, number one. But sometimes you've got to be a little bit careful what's going on out there and sort of always talk good about people, I guess. How can people get hold of you?
They can get a hold of me at OG_devil_dog_pound_connected on Instagram, or Rick Boss on Facebook.
Rick Boss, remember the Rick Boss?
Oh, but also my family owns Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, the company.
Your family owns
right.
Lolo's Chicken?
Lolo's Chicken and Waffles. We own the whole franchise.
Lolo's Chickens and Waffles, the whole franchise you own? That's a big
ones
company.
in Phoenix, everywhere. My family started in Phoenix. So it's a lot of stuff going on.
You've got a lot of stuff going on there, young man. I didn't even know. See, this is what I love about not interviewing anybody. It's because I get all these lovely treats.
Yeah.
I get to find out who everybody is. And how can people get hold of you?
I'm everywhere. You can just you can search up my credentials on Google as Kixx Breezy. You can find me on Snapchat, Kixx Breezy 15, Instagram, Kixx Breezy with 2 Y's, Facebook, Kixx Breezy. You can also hit me up on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Amazon MP3, Google Play. I am literally everywhere. Search up the name.
He's everywhere. Absolutely amazing. Now, don't forget, because I'm going to get into trouble from my producer if I don't say you've all got to subscribe. You've got to subscribe to Vegas Live with Ninon. Now, don't forget, okay, these are amazing, amazing stories, and this is what I love about our show, is because we have these stories that we don't know about, and they become very intriguing and very interesting. We'll be right back, Vegas Live with Ninon.